So I've been gone for far too long, but I'm going to try to get this word across before this massive storm starts blowing in, and I hope you can hear me over the wind. But the message was given to me today, several words were given to me today. My biggest thing I've always had to work on is my patience and my anger, and having to stay faithful to God no matter what is going on. But there was something that was said by my pastor of how you could see someone who barely attends church, who barely stays faithful to God, yet they get their blessing instantly, right? And you could be praying for something for a year, 5 years, come 10 years later, but you have to stay faithful to God. You have to be patient, and you have to be living for God's will, not your own, and especially for His want for you and your needs, not necessarily your wants, right? Well, there was something he said of how you have to stay patient and strong, and how your minimum could be other people's maximum. And that kind of struck a chord with me because, well, like I do the best I possibly can. I go to church as much as I possibly can, working for the church, doing things for others that I would honestly hope someone would ever do for me. Sticking to the Word, and that's a big one, is staying in the Word of God and praying on things. I'm always like, God, I'm staying faithful. I'm doing as you ask. But what I fail to realize is that He's working on me, through me, because other people are watching. So if someone is looking for me for inspiration or anything, I have to stay as strong as I can for Jesus, right? So I have to do the best I possibly can and stay faithful to Him, because I don't know who's watching me. And if I discourage somebody, well, there goes someone lost. Rusty! And it's just, you have to stay faithful no matter what. Alright, so like this storm blowing in, right? You got 2 cells starting to blow in. So this storm could be heavy. It could be almost miserable. Yet, it's going to pass. It's always going to pass. It may take a day, it may take 2 days. You don't know. It could take a week or a month. But here's the thing with that. You have to stay faithful through. You know it's going to end, and you may not know when, but you have to stay faithful through it. So, it's going to be a short video, guys, and I apologize. But another thing I want to hit on real quick is how when God saves you from something, He pulls you and He brings you into His arms, and you recognize this, you have to be willing to go the extra mile, or 10 miles. It's just, you have to understand that when God gives you something, when you're called to do something, you have to stick to it. And not just stick to it, but you have to push toward it. You have to push further than what you possibly think you can handle. Because God has a way of taking care of you when you don't even recognize it. Okay? He has a certain way of showing you, hey, I am here, but I need you to keep going. I need you to go help this person. I need you to stick in the Word as much as possible. I need you to be faithful, because I'm working through you, but I'm also working for you. And it's really weird, because I wasn't really expecting that message, because this was actually after church, talking to the pastor and sitting there with my family, and it felt like God was going, talking to you real quick, you better pay attention. And my pastor was hitting on just how when you are called to do something and you know it, you have to go as hard as you can. You have to go the extra 10 miles. It doesn't matter what you feel you want to do. It's what God wants you. What God wants you. You understand what I'm talking about, though. But the thing is, you have to stay faithful. You have to go the extra 10 miles. It's gonna suck. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. There's no point in that. But here's the thing. It's not about your blessing. Alright, yeah, everyone wants their blessing. Of course they do. But you have to think of the blessing that you're giving to someone else. You have to think of the encouragement that you're going to be instilling into someone else. But guys, this has been Cruise Confessions. I'm Jordan. I'm about to enjoy this beautiful storm out in here in the country. I love you. I'm praying for you. I'm praying that God blesses your life in ways that you can't even imagine. But guys, I love you. Have a good one.